day. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee.
Wilson going to come out throwing. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4
today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, Wilson. And that's incomplete.
It's not just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The cut. Time gets underway. He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution. Absolutely perfect.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
In costume on him, you're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
There's no indecision on 3rd and 1, and we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They begin the drive with Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Forced out to his left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
It doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dosich.
We just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harold Landry able to record him.
What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
After 1-7, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop.
space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And it's so now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks,
you want that in a big way.
Veteran stalwart is having. He has been a ball hawker ever since he joined this franchise. And he'll search for more as this next drive gets started. Wilson's throw there, complete to Hamler. Now it's Wilson. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target. And he's taken down, but not before he... They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4.
He made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Guys out wide. A lot of times, O doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement. And
first down there, 12 yards on the play. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle, it doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They get 6. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now Gordon on first down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeout up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe the matchup game.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. That is in.
Drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And getting this just shy of a 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final in half number 1. Now Wilson on first down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to our halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this mid-season contest. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball.
Here facing 2nd and 19. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pick.
They've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Russell Wilson, his second TD of the game, and 6 turnover on defense and converted into 6 points. Wilson going to throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Offense down. They trail here third quarter as this drive gets underway. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, but in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape. And
they're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Able to slither by. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick in this return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions. And so
Not.
your offense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. It'll be second down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high-value game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams, and he can only manage to get... Here's Wilson to throw. Being chased down, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Harold Lamp of the afternoon. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll get this one to Patrick. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Up the 5 and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead. It's a big factor, and it's a 1st down. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Dart backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood, down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's out. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Wilson sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And up a 3rd down. Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're... Looking to throw. Wilson. And that one going to be off target, and only one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Patrick Owasor with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough.
Well, it's a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the 2nd half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the 4th quarter. That ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know what puzzled them during the game? It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get ready for their next one.
So for Tennessee, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.